Hello! So I wanted to have a look at our health and wellbeing task for today, and this video is going to be in two parts. In the first part I'm going to talk about the emotional stuff and some questions that you might want to ask yourself, and in the second part I'm going to show you how to use the word cloud generator on the website. So if you want to listen to both parts, fantastic. If only one of those parts is right for you, that's grand too. So you're going into P7 next year, and what a time to be making that change. P7 is the top of the school. It's something that you've been looking forward to for a really long time, and that means little things and big things, and different things will feel big and little to different ones of you. I mean, everything from sitting on benches to assembly, to the P7 jobs that you might associate, to Lag and Lear, to the Christmas show, all of that stuff that is brilliant about being in P7. It's very difficult to know what's going to look the same and what's going to look different, because lots of things are going to look different when we go back to school. At first, when you go back, you'll be in smaller groups, you'll be in more spaced out classrooms, and moving around the school and things like assemblies and lunchtime are going to look really different. So a lot of what you've been your whole school time like expecting P7 to be like, it might be a bit different. It might be way better. It might be that you don't get to do some of the things that you're looking forward to, or you don't get to do them yet, because I'm sure by the end of the year you'll have had some fantastic opportunities. And the emotions that you might have around going into P7 are big anyway. Like in a normal year with no lockdown, no COVID, there would still be some really big emotions around going into P7. And I know that this year, with how different it's going to be, those emotions are going to be a little bit more unpredictable. Maybe some excitement about going back to school, maybe some excitement about going and being the big responsible P7s, but maybe some sort of anxious feelings as well. And that's okay. Whatever you're feeling is absolutely fine, and I want you to take the opportunity this week with your health and wellbeing task to ask yourself those big questions. What am I looking forward to? What am I not looking forward to? What emotions, words could I use to describe how I'm feeling? I want you all to try and do this in conversation with a grown-up, because I'm sure lots of you are already talking to your grown-ups about how you feel about moving into P7, and it's really important that that conversation happens. So maybe this is a good activity to do together. Or maybe that sounds awful to you and you'd rather do it by yourself. I'm not going to come around your house and check. I think it's a good idea to do this in conversation though, because it's a really, really big time. I am so proud of you all for the P6 that you've had. You've been amazing, and I know you're going to be amazing next year. I'm getting emotional just thinking about this, so let's move on to the technology part. So when you're ready to build your word cloud, you've thought a bit about your feelings, you come to our class website, click on the learning grid. Come on, computer, there we go. Scroll down to the health and wellbeing section and follow the link. That brings you to this website. Now, obviously, we want to put our words in, not their words. So we go here to word list. And we want to come here to the paste or type text dialog, because we don't want their words, they're just very strange. We're going to add our own using this button here. And this is where we can put our words in. You might want to start by just writing down a few things that you feel about moving into P7. I'm going to put proud on there, because I really hope you are feeling proud of what you've achieved and proud to be going into that top of the school. So it might be some emotion words. I've got some emotion words there. It might be some things that you're just excited to do when we get back to school, like see your friends, It might be some specific things that you sort of suspect might be coming up in Year 7, P7, like the show or Lag and Leah. It might be subjects that you're thinking about. It might be that you're thinking about your teacher. It might be that you're thinking about being safe when we go back to school, or your health. Now, any of these words that you want to make bigger when you make your word cloud, what you need to do is put them in this box more times. So I am really excited, so I'm going to put excited lots of times. And that'll make it show up bigger on the word cloud. I'm also proud is another one that I'm really, really feeling. So I'm going to put that in a few times. If you've got a real favourite subject, you might want to add that in really big. Maths, 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 maths. And you can keep going as much as you like. If you prefer to write this as a paragraph and to write a beautifully worded paragraph about how you feel about P7, do that. It works just the same. This is just the way that I would do it. When you're happy with the words that you've got, you click apply. And that brings you to this lovely word cloud. I am really liking these colours. You can see that it has all of the words that I included, and it's made bigger the ones that I typed lots of times. Now, it might be that there's things about this that you don't totally love. You can change them. You can change the colours. Click on these and it will change those colours for you. You can select them from within the colour wheel. I'm not going to change mine because I'm really happy with them. You can change the shape if you want to. You can make it shape of a butterfly, seeing as doing lots of symmetry this week. Yeah, it's a bit like a butterfly. I'm not sure it's totally like a butterfly. So I'm going to change that back to how it was before. You can change the size using this scale here. I still need that a little bit smaller. And you can play around with the features at the top to get it how you would like it. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm quite really liking it. And so I want to save it. I go File, Save as Image. I'm going to change the name to P7 Word Cloud. I'm very happy with it being a JPEG, that's fine. So I just click Save. It downloads it onto my computer. And I can open that up. When it's loaded, it should come up just here. And of course, what I'm really, really hoping, there we go, is that you'll share these with me either by emailing admin at st-marys-pry@edin.sch.uk or by sending them to me on Twitter. I want to see these word clouds. Hopefully that helps you. If you have any more questions, let me know. See you soon, guys.